Hello everyone, my name is Jema Garcia and I am part of the Welcome Homes team. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We are very excited because tonight we have a very special guest and we will be learning a little bit more about what credit is and how it affects the home buying process. So thank you all for joining us, and I could not be more happy to be here and sharing this information with you all.
Absolutely. Me too, Jema. My name is Stacey Thomas, and I'm a team member of Wilcutt Homes as well. And tonight we have the honor and privilege of introducing one of our long-term business partners, credit repair specialist, Analia Bravo with AB Credit Solutions. Thanks so much for being here today, Analia.
Thank you, ladies, for having me here today. I'm really excited to share lots of great credit information.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. And at Wilcutt Homes, we see how credit impacts our clients. And we see one of two ways, or a couple of ways, how credit can become a barrier. And credit can be a barrier when a client doesn't have any credit or has too low of credit. So we see the impact on credit within our clients' lives. And in general, can you please explain why credit is so important?
Great question, Stacey. Thank you for asking that. Because a lot of people watching tonight are wondering the same thing. Why is it so important that I have a good credit score? Why? Credit dictates how worthy you are of qualifying for a loan, of getting that money lended over to you. What lenders think when they see collections, late payments, any negative item on your credit history is they think, why give this person this loan if they may just leave it like they did that medical bill or that credit card? That is why credit is so important. If you have a good credit history and a good score, lenders will love to give you a loan and say, hey, this person is responsible. This person makes their payments on time. This person is a good person to work with. And they'd love to give you that loan because they trust that you will be able to pay that back, because no negative items are reflecting on your credit report. But unfortunately, when you do have those negative items, it does speak bad about you, and that is why it is so important to take care of your credit history and score.
Well said. Well said. And we definitely want to get clients to a point where they are at a good credit score, where they can manage it and where they can maintain it. But in order to get to that point, we want to get to the heart of it, of what caused the bad credit in the first place. So what are some bad habits that you've seen other people cause bad credit?
Unfortunately, those collections accumulate. Those late payments. You did it once, but you didn't know it was affecting you, so you did it again. You received the letter in the mail that you're going to get sent to collections, but you didn't know where to call. Or unfortunately, in the case of some of my clients, you didn't know how to speak English, so you weren't able to call and pay off that collection, and now you're dealing with that collection. And you had asked earlier, what is it that's causing people to get to this point? And I truly think that it's because we're not educated on this. No one tells us how to maintain a good credit score, a good credit history. No one gives us those steps to build a good credit score, to get those things that we need. When I got my first credit card, I went into the bank and no one told me, hey, this is how you're going to use it. They just said, here's your credit limit, use it, make sure you pay it on time. But no one told me, hey, make sure you use this amount and make sure that you make your payments this way. Nobody informed me. And unfortunately, at that time, being very young, I didn't know what questions to ask. I didn't know that that my credit utilization mattered. I had no idea. I didn't even know what credit utilization was, right? And a lot of people today don't know that. And a quick tip that I recommend for everyone watching today, it is so important to use less than 30% of your credit limit. It will make a huge difference on your credit history. If you are someone who's dealing with high balances, work on bringing them down. You will see the difference on your credit score. It will help tremendously.
Okay, wow. That's so beautifully and well said, Analia. Thank you for sharing how it's so amazing to me always how those little things accumulate, like you were saying, and they end up being such a big factor in big purchases such as purchasing your first home, your second home, or just a home in general, right? You are absolutely right. This is a huge transaction. The lenders and the banks want to be 100% confident that whoever they're lending to, they are responsible and they are going to make well on their promise to acquire this home the right way. So thank you for sharing that. That is very important and very key, and it's very important for us to explain that to our clients when things like this do arise, that they need to understand how and the why they are where they're at. And it's amazing to have people like yourself who focus on these issues and are able to help them thoroughly, efficiently, smoothly. You speak Spanish, you are able to help countless families in the community, so we're very grateful for your resource. Speaking of the root causes of credit, do you have any advice for any young couples or maybe any families that are wanting to start this journey of purchasing their own home? What's something that you would tell them?
Great question. Monitor your credit. It is important to know where you're at. What happened and what do you need to do next? And you will know once you monitor your credit. Unfortunately, there are things that reach your credit history that you may not know about, like a utility bill, and you may think, I have good credit, or I don't have any credit, but maybe you do have credit, but you have bad credit, and you need to take care of that. And you will know what it is that you're dealing with if you're able to monitor your credit and you're able to see what it is that's truly reflecting on your credit history. Make your payments on time.
Okay.
Set automatic payments. Make sure that they get paid. If there's a few days for them to be processed, make sure that you do it before with time. That way you don't cause a late payment. That will affect your credit a lot, and it won't fall off even till after you pay that credit card. So those things I recommend a lot, and also paying off any bills. Like I was saying with utility bills, they may not reflect on your credit history when you're paying them, but they will reflect on your credit history when you stop paying them. It's a bit unfair, but it's important that you know this. That way you take care of that and you don't take this lightly and think, oh, if I don't pay it off, I will be okay. Very important. Monitor your credit, pay on time, and make sure that nothing goes into collection. That will put you in a better place to start building your credit if you're someone who hasn't started building their credit yet.
Thank you so much for sharing, Analia. I think those are some great answers, very concise, very direct. And I encourage anybody who's listening right now, if you're not sure where you're at or where do you stand in your credit, I encourage you to please call Analia. She's very friendly. She is always here to help, and she will be able to help you thoroughly throughout this whole process. Thank you so much for joining us, Analia. It has been such a pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and knowledge to whoever is listening to our video right now. And we hope to have you more often here in our office to talk to us more about this process. Is there anything else that you would like to say to our audience before we finish in here tonight?
Yes. For those of you watching, you're looking to repair or start your credit, we are here to help you. Give us a call. Any questions? If you need our services, give us a call at 206-850-9080. Again, we are here to help you. If you need a credit tip, if you feel like you're stuck, give us a call. We will help you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Analia. And once again, this is Analia Bravo with AV Credit Solutions. Feel free to reach out to her, and we will see you all next time.